Page 170, Banuwa, or Banuwa, I don't know how to pronounce it. I guess it means village. Let's look it over. There's nothing new presented. It's kind of an ugly looking thing, with all these notes, but we'll examine it. It's 2 pages long. Actually, it's longer than that because we got repeats, but we'll take care of that when the time comes. Treble bass clef, 1 sharp in the key signature. We're still in the key of G major. Make sure you're doing the G major scale, blah, blah, blah. Okay. 4/4 time signature. Let's take it one hand at a time. Make sure we understand what each hand is doing. The right hand, you're starting here. It puts the hand here. It says 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not too bad. And that's tied. Second line, or measure 5, now it's the chord. The 1 chord. And then going on, it's 4 chord. We're using 5th finger for these. There's a better fingering, but we'll stick with this. And then going on, it's, again, we're just here. And the next line is almost the same, except at the end, you got to lift up and come down. I don't like doing that, but sometimes we have to. And here's 1, 2, 3, because this puts us in position for measure 13. Whoops, what's going on here? Slowly and carefully. Measure 13. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And if you're just not getting it, take out that tie and play all those notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Just 8th notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And once you have that, then you put the tie in. You just hang on to the note rather than playing it again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And that rhythm is all over the place for the next 2 lines. And then on measure 21, you're coming back up here, but you got 3 beats of rest to get there. Let's go down to measure 33 at the bottom. We're here, it's the last line. And 4, and then 1 second finger. The reason is because this puts us in position to finish the piece. I mean, we could have, since those notes in measure 35 are repeated, I could have played the first one with 4 and then 2. I could have changed on the repeated notes, or you can just come here and then here, BG at the end. That works too. Left hand. Well, left hand's down here. You sort of have the 1 chord but not playing the middle note. The thumb comes up, and then measure 17, all you're doing is this. And that's pretty much it for the left hand until you get to the end. Last line, measure 33, you're here. And then the last measure, they want a 5, and then the last note has an 8 under it. You go down to this G. Well, I don't want to do that. I have a measure rest there next to the last measure. I got time to move the left hand. I don't want to have to move the hand here. So I'm going to prepare that last note here by playing that note with the thumb. I can move down here and play the first note with the thumb, and then I'm there. I'm ready to go. I think that's a much safer fingering than what they're doing. Although what they're doing is showier, so if you're interested in showing, look at me, then by all means use little finger, but otherwise I'm using thumb. Then we put the hands together. At the beginning, the rhythm's the same for the hands. Let's take a look at measures 3 and 4 because of the tied notes. And the 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And the second line, same rhythm as the first line. Measure 13, the left hand just got a note on first B. That's about it. You get the hands put together and then go through it slowly and carefully and get rid of the hesitations. And then we'll think about the articulation. This is fairly connected at the beginning. Then on measure 4, lift up. Here, lift up. And And you're going to repeat the first line. They don't need a reverse repeat sign at the beginning. You just don't. That's where you go anyway. But you're going to repeat that. And when you do, connect the left hand. Here. Because it leads into it. If you go to the second line, connect the left hand. Each time you get this, when you lead into it, connect it. So it's at the end of the first line, you're here. And if I go on, I'm going to connect this. I can't connect this, but well, whether I repeat or not, I'm still going to connect the left hand. So again, measure 4 going on. Measure 13, we get staccatos. Here's a wrist. Accent. This is accented, the right hand is not. I don't know why, but okay. Just a little extra on the left hand. Otherwise, you're connecting them. They only have a few slurs. Connect them. Connect everything you can except for the staccatos and the rests. Then at the end, the last 2 measures, accent staccato, louder staccato. There's no accent here. You don't really need an accent when you get down that low. Just play it. You can't really play it staccato very well because when you get down that low, the piano just doesn't play short notes like up here. I mean, it can play a really short note up there, not down low. It's just the way the instrument is. But you do the technique for it. You get off of it. Anyway. Then the dynamics. P. Piano at the beginning, that's the melody. That's the right hand. This needs to be very soft. The second line, come up a little bit to sort of soft. The left hand's still very soft. At the end of the second line, you get the hairpin. You're very soft. Come up to sort of soft. The right hand, when it comes in, it's going to be sort of loud. It's like they gave you a long crescendo, where the first line was soft, next line was sort of soft, and this is sort of loud. It's a long crescendo written out for you, sort of. And then measure 13 is loud. Well, I think the F at measure 13 belongs on the half note in measure 12. That's where it really starts. That's loud here. And the accent takes the left hand up a notch. I'm using a lot of weight, letting the wrist collapse a little bit. Don't tense up. No, not loud. Stay relaxed. Just use a lot more weight when you're playing loud. And then measure 21 to come down to moderately loud again in the right hand. Keep the left hand in the background. And then measure 29, go back up to loud. I don't know why they give you another loud at measure 33. You're already loud. That's true. In the right hand. And then you're very loud at the end because of the accent. Yeah. End's very loud. You need to feel these dynamics. Speed is very fast. This is a very, very happy piece, I guess. That's my very fast. You don't have to take it that fast. It's whatever you can control. What can you play measures 13 and 14 along in there accurately? And that's going to be your very fast. I mean, if you're very fast, if that's your very fast, that's close enough. Just be accurate. Let's play it together very slowly and check the notes and the rhythms. I'm not going to do the louds and the softs, just the notes and the rhythms, but we will do the repeat on the first line. So I'll give us 4 counts. 1, 2, ready, go. 3, 4. 3, 4. 4, 1. Repeat. 3, 4. 3, 4. 1. 4. 3, 4. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3. 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4.